Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Zelda here, singer, songwriter, Bible teacher, and today we're going to be beginning a brand new series called XJW Trailblazers. There's a lot of XJWs posting videos up on YouTube and around the internet, and it's a really good thing to expose the cults and to set people free from these groups. But before there was an internet, before there was YouTube, or even in the early days of the internet, when people were leaving the watchtower, some of them wanted to get the word out as well. But they didn't have a forum like we have today with YouTube and various other places. So how did they get their word out? Some of them were invited into Christian churches and were allowed to speak. And for some of you who were Jehovah's Witnesses, and as you know, I've never been one, but for some of you who have been Jehovah's Witnesses, I've heard your stories about some of you who have a little trouble at first setting foot inside of a church because you were told so many nightmare stories about what happens in churches. And then you stepped in, you found out the watchtower had lied to you again. Churches were not as bad as they claimed it was. So these people set foot in the churches, and they were allowed to speak and tell people what was going on inside the cults and warn people about the cults. Well, a lot of these people now, these trailblazers, they're growing old. Some of them have already passed on. And I didn't want their names to be forgotten. I didn't want their work to be forgotten. For those of you out there that are putting together videos, exposing the cults, to let you see and hear from those who trailblazed the whole thing and got the whole thing started way back in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s. It's good to know who these people are. And when you hear their stories, you're going to hear some similarities as to things that are going on today to let you know that what's happening today has been going on for a long time. So I'm hoping this series will be able to help out a lot of people. So I hope you guys will sit back and enjoy. A lot of these are audios and not videos because back then wasn't a lot of video going on. Home video, not a lot of webcams and that kind of thing back then. It was just audio recordings. Some of the audio recordings are not very clear. I'm going to have to do some work to try to digitally clear them up. It'll take some time. But I hope you guys will enjoy it. This is Jason Zelda, singer, songwriter, Bible teacher. Feel free to check out some of my music too at jasonzelda.com. And for those of you who wish to donate to try to help me out with this mission, there's a donation link right there on my YouTube page. To all you XJWs out there getting the job done, I salute you. Keep the fire burning. And I'll see you all down the road.